That dude locked out. Hey man, so I guess they done. So everybody now, I guess we're on regular. We're on the regular people now, huh? The big people gone. The 4-star's over with, huh? No. Oh, I had a quarterback. I got wide receiver. Everybody pretty much committed. The guy there now is burglar to me. I was right there. And halfback. He's debating about coming. He ain't came yet. I gotta figure out what I need to do. I got enough hours left. Thought they had a tie. They didn't run. Then they say you. If your shit was working, you should have been picked off. You're perfect on my answer. That was good shit.
Tradition, more steeped in nostalgia than this old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, and the scarlet and gray have this place rocking already. Today,
the same shit with Jeff. Both of you dummies came podcast. Y'all ain't get y'all bitches on.
The blood boils a little
You knew how this would be alright.
as we'll see the Maryland Terrapins taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Terrapins will put total leather and we'll get started. Fielded in the end zone. It's Rodgers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Ohio State's offense takes the field for the first time today. And here he comes, and you may think that you can take a wide receiver out of the game plan, but Jesse, with this guy, he sort of believes, I'm him. I'm the dude.
Yeah, and he gives defensive coordinators nightmares, too, I swear. When you watch this guy's highlight tape, man, he scares you to death with his speed. He can take the top off the defense. He can change the game, David, on any given play.
And so how many different ways can I continue to give him touches? You know, they're going to split him out wide. I'd hand him the football. I'd throw it to him quick. I'd throw it to him deep. This is a playmaker that will be featured.
Here he goes breaking the pocket.
How do you catch me running?
Scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the offense. He'll come out throwing on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Tate. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. The passing game continues to be prolific, and as much as Ohio State has been built on they've been built recently on the efficient passing game.
I mean, so many good quarterbacks. And you know you're going to get great play calling, great offensive design. Ohio State offenses, every year, year after year, the names change, but the production continues to be the same.
Back to pass, it's Nolan. Fires one high and deep. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the ball's going. You've got to hold it to the very last possible second. Try to freeze defenders with your eyes and then throw the ball into open areas of the field, anticipating where your guy's going to be.
From the gun, the running back has it. He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down.
Well, you see a great individual effort there that time, and you can see the skills this guy has, and he just reminds me sometimes of the great Ohio State backs we've seen in the past, right? You think of Archie Griffin and his two Heisman trophies, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins. This guy right here with his skill set, he's got the chance to be the next great Buckeye back.
After that last completion, it's 2nd down. The give to the back. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball.
You crying too, motherfucker. Come there, man.
These little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
They're setting the tone on this opening drive. 10th play coming here on
14 points up front, you got your ass whooped.
Looking to throw for it. Gets it out quickly. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Dropping back, it's Nolan.
Touchdown! Way to go, Aaron Nolan! You're back, baby!
They jump on top.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive! Just when they needed the 3rd down.
Aaron Nolan.
They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
Get me ready for Chi-Chi because you left hand, baby.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. Coming out with it, it's Williams. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchdown.
These guys probably going to do the fast
defense.
defense.
Look at them today.
They're throwing shit, so we got to get the right defense up so we can stay out these offenses.
They do it very well.
Both of these quarterbacks are their go-to guy is. It's the tight end, as you just mentioned, Reese. These guys find ways to get open, and they make their quarterbacks look good.
Oh, they make them look real good. Big, strong bodies, can catch the football, can make plays after the catch. The modern tight end position just continues to expand.
Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were
welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel.
20, and they pick up
if you ain't remember, please subscribe. Help the channel out. Help me out.
Everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, I'm a wide receiver. I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job.
Pico! Look at that, baby! There you go, touchdown! Oh, house! Hey!
And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Buckeye!
Now you pick it off, baby. Pop it up and
really
triangle, baby.
I'm supposed to drop back. I'm supposed to see the quarterback. When he throws it, they'll break on it, get the tip, and then you get the pick. That's just gravy. That's just a cherry on top of the sundae.
right here. Hi-yow! And then he catches it. We knock it up, he catches it. That's what I'm talking about. We got to jump. Beautiful highlight, baby. Beautiful highlight.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
Military week, baby. Get our military guys on the sideline, the military outfits on. We're talking about.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six. That defense will come out feeling it. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And the returner goes down. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling.
Yep.
They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Don't you be doing that.
And maybe he'll get back
Get hurt
to the
like
line
that.
of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It doesn't matter what run play you have called, if you're running it inside or outside. If the defense gets penetration, everything is done. And you saw it on that play right there. Great job by the defense.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
And you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Wants to throw. It's Nolan. He lobs one high down the left side. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
DB does an outstanding job here under deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Got it in the middle. It's Tate. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that.
Now on second down. The aerial assault continues. Fires to the big fella. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're getting, where to sit down, quarterback, tight end, on the same page, gets the first down.
He's brought down, solid pickup, a little bit short.
We're going downtown. 150th Street, baby.
Seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept, easy pitch, easy catch.
He wants to throw here on second down.
Oh.
And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better.
This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And the Buckeyes will move the sticks with the 1st down.
Offenses that are great on 3rd downs, what do they do most of the time? They keep it in manageable situations where they're not predictable, not just dropping back to pass. They do it here on 3rd and short. They convert. This offense has been so efficient on 3rd downs all throughout this season.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on 1st down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
To the ground with the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
I'll be honest, that is a formation and a play call I was never expecting to see in this game. This offense is one of the top 10 passing units in the entire country. I'm surprised they even have goal line in their playbook. What are we doing?
Got him downfield. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2.
Unsuccessful 2nd down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively to try to have success on 3rd down?
This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And that's a great job by this defense. You don't care about yards anymore. Yards are arbitrary. Let them drive down the field, so be it. You want to keep touchdowns off the board, and they might have just done that with a sack right there.
Field goal is good. And now the lead is even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Cincinnati has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe inside Nippert Stadium. They're up by 7 over Kansas State. We'll circle back if anything big happens.
You play Alabama this year?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Maryland has the ball back in the Terrapin offense ready to go. David, the punter got some work last time.
You can fire this time. You
keep
can
him on
Indiana
the
for sure.
sidelines in this drive.
It's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter. This offense needs to get back.
Fire this time. You're going to Indiana
and
for
get a
sure.
little bit more of a run.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Got it in the middle, it's Bright. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into the run.
He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback took a lot of space to get it in there. The Terrapins getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Makes the grab. It's Ray. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off the play fake. Throws to the tight end.
Picked off.
Fires into traffic. Intercepted.
There you go.
Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
cheap so they can see it in the playoffs, bitch. But hope it's soon. I don't say he coming.
They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Handoff to the single running back. They make the stop.
All right, take it to the step. Take it to the step.
Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats.
I don't say he coming, man.
Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he has a solid gain before the defense bobbles him up.
And runs like that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6-yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains later. They really wear down defenses, and they test their physicality.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. The Buckeyes get enough to move the chains.
I'll say, watching this offense this year, one of the things you have to be really happy about is their ability to move the sticks. This is one of the top 25 offenses in the country in getting first downs. That running back is one of the biggest reasons. He is a weapon.
The run from the shotgun. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Looking downfield, it's Nolan. A little screen to the running back. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
Great job, too, by the QB there. Holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Gets it to the back. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
The Buckeyes look to do some damage in the red zone. Wide out in motion. He's back to throw on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Tate. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
That's caught. It's Tate. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
So nice when you're an offense and you get in these third and shorts and you know the defense has to be aggressive, has to commit guys up front, especially in the red zone area. Nice job by this offense, slipping in the pass, getting rid of the football, setting up a first and goal.
And the Buckeyes trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Good job, guys.
Ohio State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9.
Nobody wants to see these Buckeyes, baby. Nobody wants to see these
The
Buckeyes.
block, the offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They get in the top 4, man. They get their first round back.
Right down the middle. So they take advantage of good field position and move him 46 yards. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown.
But you gotta get the top post too. You ain't there neither now right now.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game. And you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
Oh, what a hit. Catch it, though.
This defense is
long yard.
past deep.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball, too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Slings it downfield. He's got it. They got him free.
Every time they slide, they find somebody open. Every time. Well, this man is well the same fucking AI.
This offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Back to the air one more time. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming.
Come on, we sack for him.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, this offense might want to think about moving the launch point for this QB, because if you take hits like that from the pocket, it's really tough to complete passes.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air.
Fumble, got it.
Comes out. What a disaster.
Good job.
Play. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
They pop the quarterback.
And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would
They make a statement, guys.
Not going to be so lucky this time around. Give the defense credit. This pass rush is serious. It's real. And this quarterback is now going to have to play with a clock in his head that's going up just a little bit quicker. He's got to do a better job understanding when to get rid of it.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He'll off one deep down the left side.
Get it! Oh, he dropped
and
it.
it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
Listen, I know DBs don't catch the ball real well, but to be a defensive back, it's one of the hardest positions in football. You got to stay with these big, fast, wide receivers, and then try to go track the football and make a play. Great job making a play for his team.
Got out of trouble and throws. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
You see these windows, they're getting smaller and smaller to throw into. Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a hand in there and knocking that ball away.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Nolan. Looking left. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point.
Nothing went well in the 1st quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
And the Terrapins are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. He's going to pass. Quickly complete. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. 2nd down coming up. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Throws to the wideout. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Well, Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. The corners are walked up tight. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Pass on the way. It's kicked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's always something in that wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit.
Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. And the incompletion brings up a second down. To the air, it's Nolan. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Catch in the middle, it's Smith. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yep, and it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
They're going to throw it again. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, I like this quarterback being aggressive and taking a shot. Just a better play there by the defense.
The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. The play action fake. Unloads it left. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the mid pickup. This is a great way to control tempo, control the game, feeding the tight end, and they've done it beautifully here in the first half.
You find great matchups, Reese. I mean, you think about it. He's too good to be covered by linebackers. You like your matchup versus a safety, so zone or man, whatever you want to do, I'm going to find the big fella because he's going to be open most of the time.
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
It's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time. That leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. To throw, it's Nolan. Oh, he makes a catch. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. It's complete. And he'll be taken down. He does have it for the first down.
Coach Gill,
All right, defense. It ain't working. Right? We're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offensive line.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance.
Let's go. whooping their ass. That's funny. A little bitch for no reason.
The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10.
The game over. You want a little bitch for no reason.
He's looking to throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Thurman. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size. Still got him on the turn.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Looking to pass on 2nd down. Makes the grab. That completion takes him down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Touchdown, Aaron Nolan.
He gets it in.
Aaron Nolan ain't playing today, baby. We gotta make a
I
statement.
mean, the way this team
Move in the ranks,
has
baby.
dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're getting in front of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some field goal on the other side. Well, just taking it right to the face.
You dropped it. Try to turn it before you got it. But Jeff would say, shut up, man. Leave me alone, man. Don't talk to me.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Rutgers is currently ahead in this one. The folks in Piscataway have been in a frenzy all week, but they're in the birthplace of college football. This one is close. They're up by a field goal over USC. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They're going to throw it to start the drive.
Oh, this
Brings it
is
in down
bullshit.
right side. Touchdown, Terrapins! Reeled it in and just made the house
He
call.
didn't even dive to attack him.
You know, sometimes as a point guard, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown. And
We never get out there like that.
pretty much what just happened there.
Come on, fast and free. What you do there? Look at his hand up. Look at his hand up for.
He'll try to tack on one more. The extra point is good, but the lead is still big, down 31-7. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. On the run from inside his own 4.
Oh, got it.
And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Pulls it in inside the 10.
Bullseye, baby.
The tackle is made.
Get him right back.
First and goal from the 6.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes.
You gotta say we play
He
ball.
that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, first and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. And this will be incomplete, a big hit there, forces second down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. He caught it. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. So now on comes the field goal unit. And he's made one already, and this one ought to be caked from 21 yards out. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further.
What you say? You said they win.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer.
I got
and they thought about it, and thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. The give to the running back from the shotgun. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you? And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. And with that, we send it back to the guys in the shoe.
The Buckeyes will kick it off to start the second half. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man,
everything
hinge on this, because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
Slithering whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Terrapins will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Slips through the line. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, dude.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
They'll line up for a second down play. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And the Buckeyes will move the sticks.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. The give to the back. At the 40, there he goes. He's up to 86 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. Right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking downfield, it's Nolan. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Safe completion on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
I thought he belonged to the guy.
The Buckeyes will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And this will push the offense back as they mark it dead at the 10.
That's a great job downing the football, setting your defense up, great field position. A lot of times you let that thing bounce one too many times and it climbs in the end zone, but that was a good job of making sure you downed it and set your D up.
Rumbles ahead for 6 and all the way out to the 16.
It's a nice game, but the big theme here is they just haven't been able to get the run game going on offense. They've been very one-dimensional. They're just not being physical enough at the point of attack.
Feeling some heat. And
Fumble.
That's going to be a safety. The offense is back on top of it. This is bad, but it could have been worse. Oh, and they corral the ball, so they avoid the turnover, but man, did they lose a chunk of yardage.
You lost me over a minute, some left.
After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them. Running it back, it's Rodgers.
It's on your second loss, though. So Lamar gone or
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game, you're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Looking to throw, it's Nolan. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're scaring it 3rd.
These DBs better stay ready because even though they're trailing by a lot in this game, the opponent's not trying to run the ball and bleed the clock. They are still taking shots, so you're going to have to continue to try to make plays back there deep.
Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down, and now they have to make a call.
You know, the tight end's going to have to do a better job of separating and giving his quarterback a place to go with the football. That time just couldn't create it, and as a result, as soon as he made the catch, he was brought to the ground, setting up 4th down.
They'll try it on the ground. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
Well, how's that for being aggressive? Early in the game, 4th down in your own territory, and you go for it. And then your offense is able to come up with the big play, generate a ton of momentum, and stay on the field. That is impressive.
They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. This offense has a 2nd down play. Leaves it with the back. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the 1st down.
This is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the guy to get that 1st down.
The Buckeyes are flying playing down
Let's
the
see
field.
what I've done in a minute.
Fast motion from the offense. They'll throw it on first down. He finds his man.
College football.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Buckeyes will have it first and 10.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around, and now over 300 yards. Still some time left, and he can put up even bigger numbers. Heck, go chase some awards, man. Get some postseason awards. Get an All-American. Just put up a day.
The Buckeyes line it up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
They'll run it to the left, looking for the end zone. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Now on second and goal. Looking for a man. It's Nolan. They're trying to get to it. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Perfect execution by this defense. They played pass, sat back, looked at the quarterback, took everything away, and even better, good pass rush, finishes it, now put him in a predictable third and long situation.
They've gotten pushed back, but it's still third and goal. He's looking downfield to throw. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Trying play action. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Important in the passing game, but it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Third down play from the gun. Quickly out to the tight end. Turns it on in midfield. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. Had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Fires to the tight end. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed,
moving the ball,
so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
The give is to Williams.
Oh, God damn.
Got enough space, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Maryland!
What kind of hole is that you guys doing? We gotta shut these guys.
They'll try to tack one more on their score.
Many people scared to come over.
Right down the boulevard. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Rutgers is currently ahead in this one. The folks in Piscataway have been in a frenzy all week, but they're in the birthplace of college football. This one is close. They're up by a field goal over USC. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. That's caught. It's Thurman. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll come to the line, 90 seconds to play here in the 3rd. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection.
Got it! Oh, he dropped it!
To a huge gain there, but he makes the catch out of bounds. It's incomplete.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
Wow.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. He just didn't have a chance to get loose and make his way to that 1st down marker.
I think fans get upset sometimes. Like, run your route past the sticks so we get the 1st down. But nice job by the defense understanding where the sticks were and forcing the 4th down.
They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
Good job.
Makes his connection. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Quickly to the tight end. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
There were very big expectations surrounding this guy coming into the season. He's delivered week in, week out. With that last catch, he's now got over 1,000 yards receiving on the year.
Looking to throw, it's Nolan.
All right, take it to the 4th. Take it to the 4th.
A quick tackle made, but he's
Hey,
got
what you gonna
plenty on the
do?
1st down.
Don't play college, please. Hey,
Well, guys,
we don't
Ohio
need
State
no
has the
music.
lead here.
So
Let's take a
all
quick
we're
look at the
gonna
national
do,
rankings to see how this
and
playoff race is
Ohio
shaping up.
State play our Buckeyes too.
One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. 1st down to start the drive after the break. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Wide receiver shows motion. To the air on 1st down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
I'm a little bit surprised he's still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
using the quick game. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Finds his tight end. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Throwing right. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? Got a big lead in the third quarter, and you take that shot and you stop the clock. It's a long shot, but you're letting teams hang around.
And I prefer to win. Like, I want to make sure that, you know, if I'm up, I'm going to run the football. But there's definitely a school of thought in nowadays where I'm putting up stats and I'm keeping.
And the ball is intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
I didn't mean to throw that.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked.
He was doing good there, Nolan.
For positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this football game, but that is the type of play you can build on for next week's game.
You didn't put nothing on that ball. I don't think that.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass.
Missed it.
Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long. That's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the
college
field
football,
when you're in because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Finds his man. It's White. Nice route, nice catch by this receiver. What's important for a quarterback throwing the end route to a guy in the slot?
Well, I think he has to have great timing. I think the receiver needs to get his right depth so that they know exactly where each...
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
3rd down following the sack by the D. Defense in press coverage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Grabs it in the middle. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Terrapins are on the move. Going up top on 1st down. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. That pass
how did you get that ball off? He's right there. Wrap him up.
Knocked free for a fumble. A 3rd and long coming up here. He wants to throw it again. He lobs one high down the left side.
Got him.
That ball is intercepted at the goal line. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
What you eating there? Shit. Huh?
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And David, they've got to be...
Fires into traffic, picked off. Open big
What's
chunk
that?
to
There
get
no
back.
more throwing,
And
man.
he will step out
You
of
put no height on that ball.
Way to get the ball back.
We're going against the wind or something?
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially in these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know
Hey, we're fucking up the fourth quarter. We did good 3 fucking quarters straight. Now you throwing us the wrong color
I just
team.
love kids that are competing
Stepped up in the
until
pocket and
there's
everything.
zeros on the clock.
That guy didn't turn. He didn't run his fucking pattern. That's a fucking stupid motherfucker. Run your pattern.
Couldn't order better field position for this offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's caught. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first.
They got him down in front of us. He ran his pattern.
Quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Getting some heat.
Oh, come on, we sacked him. That guy just tossed the ball up.
Just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal.
Picked off. That's a pick six.
Interception.
Now take that, bitch. Got that little sad screen pass. He's right there on top of you. You can't throw that.
Past the 20.
Now, take that shit to the house.
Ohio State. What a great play by the defense.
Pick, baby.
With the interception.
Tell him, Matthew.
That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Look at that little pass. He's right there. Fight out. Give me that. Let's try, baby. Got that little fucking screen pass. He's on top of you. How you gonna throw that?
Continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way
That
to
bump
the
and run,
end.
baby. That's what we do. Our defense is built on bump and run, baby. You got to burn us deep. You got to prove you can do it. Pass rush and bumping. So you'll receive off target.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
He ain't gonna be what you
Let's go
think.
to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Yeah.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. NC State is piling up the points here today. They've opened up a massive lead in what's shaping up to be the kind of blowout neither side will soon forget. They're up
Oh, they lost the
14 over Duke. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. And he's coming out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Maryland has the ball back in the Terrapin offense ready to go. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards.
Got him. He didn't throw it away that time.
Quarterback goes down all the
Good
way
shot,
to
baby.
his 4-yard line.
Well, the defense is not taking their foot off the gas. They've got a huge lead. We're early in the fourth quarter, and still they're getting pressure on this quarterback, registering a sack.
They got 2 more games left to play, Dick. Dude.
That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on 2nd down. On the run, it's Ray. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Yeah, this offense, man, they just continue to struggle, man. They need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the fourth quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas.
Oh, what a safety!
They need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Terrapins send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here. Just give him some easy looks to let him get lit.
Down to the 26-yard line and a first down.
I'll schedule easy the rest of the way. We ain't playing a lot hard team.
Looking to move it through the air. He's right on target. And the catch was one thing and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check it out.
I thought I played Illinois already. I ain't played Illinois yet? I thought I played them already. Okay.
They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11.
Michigan come to Ohio this
Looking
year,
to
bro.
pass. It's Nolan. Got a man. They get it down
So
to
Michigan
the
come to
7
Ohio
on
this year.
that pass play in prime position for a score.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when you start getting those long yardage situations.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll try to run for it. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football. But when you got a back like this who punches the ball in the end zone consistently almost every single game, you are going to feed that animal the rock.
They'll go with the running game on 4th down.
Good job, guys.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the pummeling has started. They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas. Keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
The kick is up and good and puts 1 more on the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. They're just about ready to kick it away.
Who at the new house with him?
And he's going to bring it out. And the returner is stopped. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
He just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. Working on the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
I mean, what a great route by the wide receiver. You talk about leaving everybody in the dust. I mean, he left everybody behind him, runs the corner route, and to be honest, I mean, there is nobody stopping him.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And this defense, they got their ears pinned back. They know exactly what time it is with the big lead in the 4th quarter. They've already got a bunch of sacks on the day today, and they're looking for more.
It's a Big Ten team right here, guys. You could definitely lose these motherfuckers. This is a Big Ten team.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Unloads to the wideout. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second
booth
look.
review. I ain't never seen a booth review before.
After taking another look just to confirm everything,
got
the
like
officials
3
on the
legs in
field
bounds.
got it
What kind of
right.
shit
Play
y'all
will
doing?
stand.
That make me feel good, man. You got 3 feet.
And the Terrapins are marching down the field. DB's right up on the receivers. Trying to find his man on first down.
Big sack, guys.
And he can't escape, and down he goes.
And this offense just keeps trying to find something to go well. They're down so big. There's still time on the clock. Maybe they can put something together, but so far today, this has been ugly.
After the big first down sack, it's second down. He's looking to throw, trying to get to it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. And they'll close in on
trying to make a statement here, guys. This ain't the pros. No points to score the higher ranking. It's all wrong, guys.
DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this team.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. The give and tick, 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 tick.
Yes, it is.
7 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3.
We'll be a 2 clock after this.
The give. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30.
How you go 2 clock? Go to tempo? Yeah.
This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? They'll try to run for it. He's got enough for the first down.
2 minutes. 2 minutes, doesn't Christian.
Fresh legs, man, it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
They'll run it out of the shotgun.
I played on my right
Give
game.
them a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they
Tap
dreamed
was
of.
quick for blowouts now, dog.
They
Ranking up.
thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
Oh, man, they're going to get one of our guys
Run
to call
the
timeout.
football, keep the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day.
And I got to get a first down.
Running back goes in motion. On 3rd down, going up top. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field?
They got a lot of yards, man.
Let's live in this moment.
That's all they got to do is throw it on, so.
What a disappointment. No good. Guys, after this dominating performance, I guess the head coach wanted to be able to yell at the special teams coordinator.
They got the same numbers, man. Those round numbers. Why is he shaking his head? He made the field goal.
Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown.
It's a fucking goal.
From the start, Jesse, to almost the finish now, they have done nothing right.
Everyone's going to have a real hard look at themselves, I think, this week after watching the film and the practice. And they just got to take accountability. They have to understand, man for man in this offense, they've got to do a better job next time they're on.
I'm glad he needed to win the game. That was straight ahead. Ain't no way they should have missed.
Nice performance. This QB's been dialed in.
Look, there's an interception drop.
Interception. It'll be second.
That's not how y'all play. Y'all never do that.
And this is just one of those days, man.
They can't try to do it, man.
Right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the football that people aren't going to like. Hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's 3rd and 10. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
This is a
hey guys, you got White Sox today. You don't have your red on today.
And you're in this situation. You know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down.
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably wouldn't quit. You actually probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
That's on the other side of that pass. That's what it is. He's one interception, bro.
Offense set on first down.
That's what it is. He's left-handed. You can't complete that pass on that side.
He's going to pass. Coming after it. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB. Running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
They'll throw it on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Howard.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks in games when we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
And the ball's on the ground.
Fumble.
Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And he's got a mic on. And he's got a mic on.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here.
Oh, you just paid him every month.
They'll try the run. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it. He's out to the 43. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, totally.
They didn't have a camera system?
All three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
Man, that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat, face, ball game.
Keep up.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, Dave Pollock, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
There's no reason you want to. So when you're supposed to, that should have picked off. That should slow down. Oh, that should have been what you've been done. That should have been done. I'm doing shit. We gave you that. You did, because I threw it to the wrong people. Sometimes when you flip plays, I keep forgetting the fucking thing flips with it. But sometimes it don't flip with it. You know, sometimes square don't flip with O, but then sometimes the fuckers flip. Motherfucker. They didn't cut that shit out. All of a sudden you got to flip. So once I feel, you know. Let's go lose your game. Be quiet. Your ass is a stalker. Hey, committed, baby. Chubby committed, baby. We got another committed. The halfback. The running back said, I'm with the team, baby. I'm with the team. 5-star. Oh, we got another commit. Middle linebacker came. 5-star. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. We got him now, baby. Yeah, boy. That's why you gotta go to the house. You gotta fly. Talk to their mama. I ain't gonna lie to you. I just told you what he said. We play, I mean, my ranking didn't change. It stayed the same. Look at the bitch. What's your ranking, man? I say number 9, man. They got the bracket out. You playing Miami right now, and I'll play Stanford right now. No, I'm saying the bracket out. Well, I don't know how you rank 3 because you number 6 on the bracket. Something about this ranking don't add up. Like, San Jose State is ranked 24, but they're on the bracket. Texas A&M is ranked 2nd, but they number 5 on the bracket. Cincinnati, listen to me, Cincinnati 6-2. How is they 4 on the bracket? Florida State is 6. Didn't you beat Florida? Oh, that's why they had you then. They number 8, but they 6-2, but they number 3 on the bracket. Now I don't understand the bracket, man. Oregon 7-1, they number 4, and they number 2 on the bracket. I don't understand that bracket shit, man. I just know I can't lose no more, so I'm still on the bracket. Second game, dog. It'll be the second game right now. No, it'll be the second game. It'll be, oh yeah, no, yeah, you're right. You're right. It'll be the final 4. It's the stand right now. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Let me look at that. So what's Jeff doing right now? Let's go beat those. Right here, man. No one. Even that. Let me give me something to drink real quick, man. It's college time now. Little college game. He can't play them. Oh yeah. There's a game. We're gonna play a Texan game. Okay. Yeah, I ain't gonna bother him though. Leave him alone. Yeah. Let him play his games, man. We gotta get him out the way. Hold on. Hello? Yeah. What's up? Oh, Jeff on the mic? No. What you laughing about? Who you talking about? Looking at what video? Oh, bitch, you got lucky. I'll see you again. I hear you again. I hear you again. I'll see you again. If you make it. Dolphins will see you. Beat your ass in college. Ain't like Jeff. Our championships count no matter where we at. Getting your ass whooped. I need to see that. Did you broadcast your game? So I'm watching this. Make sure your ass don't cheat. All right, let's go, guys. Who on the road? Oh, you on the road too? Yeah, I'm Texas A&M. I'm on the road too. That look ugly right there, man. There we go, fucking throwback.
And also home to the USC Trojans, who are prepared to fight on once again today. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the
come on, guys, throw the same old pass. Pick them off.
The Ohio State Buckeyes taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the USC
Yeah, bound. Challenging there.
Wait to get this one started.
Okay, this will happen in a minute.
And the Buckeyes will kick it off to get us underway. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Trojans offense will start this game off. And as his star running back
this shit fucking up and you ain't playing nobody.
Everybody in the stadium knows he's going to get it. The defense knows it. Doing something about it is quite...
Say your shit fucking up and you ain't even playing nobody.
It's hard to handle because he can do it in so many ways. He can run by you. He can run through you.
You know what I'm saying? Your team, your internet's fucking up and you ain't even playing nobody.
That's why they'll feed him early and often.
Going around in circles. It's back now. Barely moving.
Really nice pass there. You know the expectations of USC every year are sky high. Not just to win the conference, but to be in the national championship discussion. But to do that, they need this guy right here to play at a high level week in and week out.
I don't be jazz. You got lucky. Rabbit foot.
It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41.
You got the rabbit foot. That's how your rabbit foot will go away.
From the shotgun, the inside give.
I mean, these guys here playing, man. God damn. Wow. All right. Hey, guys. Hey, let's concentrate on this thing. These guys here playing. Wow.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to
guys here playing.
Or just get first downs like that.
You guys ain't trying to lose.
The Trojans have it with a 1st and 10.
They got plays I ain't seen before. All right, take that lick with you, bitch.
A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to.
And these Trojans, man, I don't know how they 4-4. They're pretty good.
What happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet? The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Up, knocked him out of field goal range.
And he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And if you turned on the tape last week, you're getting more of the same in the first quarter. This defense last week harassing the QB with 6 sacks, now getting out the gates in the first quarter and getting their first one.
We'll come at you, boys.
And the Trojans will send out the punt.
They came out smoking.
First punt of the day.
They tell them, calm down.
Close to their goal line. Yes, the first one of the day out of there. We saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact.
Huh?
So the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Well, you got a lucky score, so 2 lucky scores.
Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes
They should throw the same fucking
beyond
bullshit.
assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but
He's going to go for a big one.
Hey, he dropped it! Talk shit.
A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking.
And the pass.
He threw interception.
He was looking for running room, but they get him down.
Coaching was horrible.
Now they are set up.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're going to come away with the hit.
That was the wrong guy. You threw that too. And that guy jumped over your back and took the ball from you. Wow.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see
Come on,
this
guys.
is a brand new opportunity.
You're fucking up.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back.
Who am I?
And create some momentum. Just get a few first downs and I'm in scoring position.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got his man on the right. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage.
God damn it, guys.
Touchdown, Southern Cal! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. And
Something about the sorry team.
quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Here's makes a return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Wants to throw on first down. He's got his man, makes the grab. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. They'll give it to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Scanning the field, it's Nolan. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication.
You got a block. Come on, guys.
Great job on defense.
Screen pass don't work if you don't block for the running back.
Trying to dial up the screen, see if they can get these pass rushers way up the field, but no can do. They get a tackle for a loss on the play. Now setting up 4th.
This guy's nervous for some reason.
Catch here.
Yeah, I'm feeling good right now. The crowd got him a little bit.
This Trojan
Everybody
offense
settle
is
down.
ready to go back to work. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
Fumble. Got it. Got it.
Defense swarming.
There you go, baby. That's how you do it. You pop them just like that. Bring your little ass in here. What they said they was going for it. You call timeout? You cheating motherfucker. Oh, man. Play your own game, bitch.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last
Play your own
possession,
game.
but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're...
Oh, he threw it right to him.
Intercepted. Taking it the other way.
God damn it. Aaron Nolan. What are you doing, Aaron Nolan?
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job. Breaking the football and making the catch.
Okay. Settle down.
You see them trying to catch it. Looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs total catch real well. Nice job breaking the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
It's a bad throw.
Offense getting set for first down. He's looking to throw it. He's got his man.
Guys, we can't be giving the ball right back. Come on, guys. Defense cannot keep staying out here. Don't get tired.
Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's looking to throw.
We missed a sack.
That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
This motherfucker sidestep.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down.
Man, I didn't finish calling my defense. I just thought about that. God damn it. Well, he caught that. Picked off. Oh, come on. Don't bat that down. Catch it. Okay, man, batting it down is good. But catch us right to you.
You got to be able to change direction on a dime. In zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force incompletions like that.
It'll be a draw.
Don't knock him forward, guys.
Staring at 3rd and 8.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last one.
Fires to the middle. He's got it. Gets it inside the 5. Down to the 4.
How did he get that off? I don't get that. I got you. I got a guy right there.
Catch, now set up with a 1st and goal situation.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game.
All right, guys, 14 nothing. We ain't doing a good job here.
Running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
Darren Nolan, you gonna play or not?
Good field position and moving 46 yards. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job.
I don't have to bench you, guys.
Unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller. That's what happens down near the goal line, David. But this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
Dropping back, it's Milwin. Fires to the wideout. Oh, so close to picking off the tip. Really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Quarterback checking the play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He'll off one deep down the left side. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Motion from the offense. They want to just keep throwing it. Got it set up on the outside. Still running at the 40. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. The Buckeyes have this offense rolling. From the gun, give on the inside. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays.
All right, we're playing our game now.
Able to make the stop.
And I tell you what, we can focus on the left side of the line of scrimmage because that's where the play starts. But you don't get big gains when you run out wide unless wide receivers, yes, wide receivers, commit to blocking, staying on their guys. Really good job on the outside by giving the running back space to make the big play.
He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the 1st down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that 1st down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
Well, this situation on the field, this defense has their hands full because this running back just seems to have a nose for the end zone. Of course, he scored his last time out. He's really good down here close to the goal line, finding creases.
They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. They're going to run it.
All right, guys, good job. We back in the game.
Oh,
you got cheating. Come on, Texas.
And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
Put that elephant to sleep.
That's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half where you're fighting to come back by so many
fucking elephant you got.
Great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
Good run, baby. Get back in this game.
On to attempt the try. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin.
I'm watching you.
Studio.
Arguably the game of the week, fellas, with 2 top 25 teams locking horns. SMU is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Doak Walker among the legends to wear that uniform. It's a touchdown game.
He cut it off.
They're trailing by 7 to Boston College. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Thanks for the update on that.
They play vacation mode, so it's your time.
Final. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Give to the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Wants to throw on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Matthews. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down.
There's some message in the broadcast stop.
He didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the 1st down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. Don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting
He let him throw it away again. Come on, you got to get the sack.
With routes now and being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Wide out in motion. Gets it out fast. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
And we know where that play going, guys. Y'all got to pull up. I got you close.
The slot is he can go either
No
direction.
excuse.
You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast, and you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
They'll get it to the 48.
Okay, guys. These guys, man, they play different. They play different.
Nice job by this offense converting the 3rd down. That's a 3rd and short. They know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. 3rd downs has been such a struggle.
Not this time, bitch. You won't throw it away this time. We got your ass. Team off.
That's a great individual effort by him right there. When I think about Ohio State football, too, especially on defense, right, it's the legacy of the Silver Bowl. It's guys flying around, giving great effort, and getting to the football. But it all has to start up front on the D-line. You've got to be dominant at that position. And right there, you just saw that, the ability to win one-on-one and make a play.
They have set the tone in this one already inside a minute to play in a wild 1st quarter. Going with the counter play here. Sweet cut there. Shakes off the defender.
God damn it, man. This guy won't go down.
Not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
I don't think the defense was expecting run on that play. Seconded forever. They
Wow.
were all dropping back into coverage. They got gashed.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
Throw it away.
Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
And offensively, we know it's hard throwing the ball in 3rd and long situations because the defense can play big zone coverages. They got a lot of guys with their eyes on you, so the QB had no shot there. Nobody open. Nice job not forcing it, not risking a turnover, just throwing it away.
Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around
try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Leaves it with the running back. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lining up their stat line. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started.
College football,
here in a
man.
second. Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. They'll try to power their way ahead. The Buckeyes get the 1st down.
Yeah, 3rd and 1, you know what time it is. It's about the big boys up front. You got to give me a little bit of space, a little crack. You just can't give up that penetration so my running back can fall forward just like that and get the 1st down.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Play action pass success.
What is that play there? That's stupid.
That fake. You could tell defense was not buying it. Got in the back.
You lost 5 yards in that dumb play. What was that?
That 1st down was rather unproductive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down from the 16. Makes the grab. It's Thurman. At the 40, there he goes. That defense got gas.
Big play right there.
They get him to the turf at the 47.
As a defense, it's so hard covering this guy. Because of his frame, you're not really going to match up. But this guy's also got some wheels. The hard part is bringing him down after the catch. This guy's like a giant giraffe. You're just lions hanging on his neck trying to drag him to the ground. Not easy to do.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. Finds a tight end. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the 1st down.
And with that last catch, he's reached a milestone that very few receivers in college football ever get. That's his 100th catch of the season, and it's a testament to how
He picked you off
hard
again?
this guy works all throughout the week so that he plays his best in the game.
Motherfuckers gonna watch some game film, dog. So they got too good on that side.
Back to pass, it's Nolan. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving it forward just a few.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage. A nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Ball is loose.
He was already down.
Offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere.
Here we go cheating. I gotta challenge that. He's already down.
For the offense, too, because they pride themselves on being physical, right? They wanted to come out in this game. They wanted to establish the run. They do that each and every week. They had the 1st down. But David, he just couldn't hold on to it. The defense now creates the take.
And speaking of pride, that's what you pride yourself on defense. Taking the football away. How many possessions can...
These guys here, man, I tell you what, man. They do not go out and check the thing. You have to fucking challenge him. He's down already. God damn it. Just waste up a challenge. Look at that. The whole ground caused the fumble. God. Guys, y'all got to do reviews in college. Waste up my challenge.
And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree.
You guys try to take my shit, man. Wow.
And the Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. They've got the screen set up. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on 1st down.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
The Buckeyes have pushed it inside the 20. Toss it. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
God damn it, Nolan. That was a fumble. He's supposed to throw the ball. He just gave him the ball. Oh, no. What was that, man? Well, no, I'm at the bench you, man. You don't want to play. Wow. That was terrible.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field.
I don't know what I called on defense, guys.
Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game.
No, you show me what I called. Wow.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Out of the backfield, he's open. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Trojans used to be known for student body right, and they can still do that. But with quarterbacks like this, you want to put it up.
Yeah, I think they hung that up years ago when they started to find, big, strong quarterbacks that can throw the ball all over the yard. So I like the student body right, student body left. That's a little old school for me.
After the misfire, now on second down. Here's the handoff. At the 45 on his way. All kinds of running room.
We're going to lose this game, man. I see that already. That is some bullshit.
This offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy.
Come on, Nolan.
Week in, week out, because he plays at such a high level.
How you get all that running room? Y'all just ran right past him. That guy that fast? Wow.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
Now we barely touch his leg. They call penalty.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The kickoff team on the field, he ought to just boom this thing through the end zone with that extra 15 yards on the penalty. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Paul, that you kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively, I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Fires to the big foul. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it at
these guys everywhere, man.
Well, we knew coming into this one, the tight end was a big part of this offense. You've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down.
It's not where I want him to be, though.
Who's your favorite
That's the problem.
And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Dropping back, it's Nolan. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark.
We hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that play. Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing.
On third and short, trying to impose their will.
Oh, man, that was a first down. I'm taking my fourth and 12. These guys, what is cheating, man? Wow.
Bring up a decision here.
That was a first down.
And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. the sticks. No problem for the offense there. They just took care of business.
And you practice these situations nowadays, you know you're going to go for it on fourth most of the time. 4th and 1, you feel very confident. You're ready to rock and roll, and they get the first down.
And the Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Hand off from the shotgun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
You see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 270.
And the quarterback is snowed under.
But for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job.
He lost one down the sideline.
Come on, pass interference.
Through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. The Buckeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
And they beating the receivers up.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch.
Man, they beating the fuck out of them, man. Goddamn, after 5 yards, you can't hit them.
Offense is ready to go back.
Hey, guys, can we play the same defense?
They would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse.
We need a fumble, guys. Pick off something. We ain't getting no momentum going, guys. We're not.
That sideline, what sort of changes were they able to make? Because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
He's going to pass on second down. Pocket starts to collapse.
Every time we get a chance to a sack, he throws it away.
Get rid of it. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. They'll run the screen. No, sirree, not this
good defense.
time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Trojans decide to punt it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to
We can't get a pass off.
understanding what they're trying to do to you and attacking.
They'll go back to work after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 36. Looking to throw, it's Nolan. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
I think the quarterback's got to do a better job with his eyes, guys. He's already been picked off twice in this game, and that one got swatted away. He's telegraphing where he's throwing the football, and it's making life really hard on him.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he runs through.
Taking my last one for
Well, a nice gainer on that.
I'm gonna lose, man.
Screen.
I'm gonna win.
The offensive line getting downfield and
I already know
getting
it.
blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work.
They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
He dropped the ball.
And they
He never drops the ball. Now he drops the ball.
Really good field position.
They're cheating me, man. Oh. Now he drops the ball.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that
Threw it away. We let him throw it away again. Sack him.
what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
And that one's too high.
We let him throw it away again. That's 3 times we let him throw the ball away. We ain't trying. Well, you know. This guy's offensive line can't be that fucking good.
Because this offense has shown that they're willing to be aggressive. They've got a lot of speed. This defense cannot allow any big plays here in the second half.
Gets open down the middle. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. From 56 yards out. What a power leg. Never a doubt about that.
They got me a 56-yard field goal.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one.
All right there, Nolan. You ain't gonna play the second half, man.
Went on the road and just dominated. And that's one way to grab attention on a national.
I hate to do it to you, man, but I gotta put you on the bench, man.
Someone else's house and prove you're legit. And did the Tigers ever do that? A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points.
Let's see what they've got on second down. To the air. It's Nolan. He's got his man.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And we're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Pressure coming. That pass is well off target. He got it as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. The Buckeyes line up to punt it away. Fair catch, called for and made.
I don't know, man. This ain't looking good, dog.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse,
they get a fumble or something, guys.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, we've been looking forward to this one all week. A fun
all right, guys. We got a second half. We got to play good football. We got to shut them down.
Halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the LA Coliseum.
And the Trojans will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look at the other side of the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
And now on second down for this offense. Back to throw, it's Nolan. Got the back over the middle. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The Buckeye aerial attack continues to be prolific. You feel as if they're on the verge of scoring on any snap.
And it's such a good blend between such great offensive talent year after year after year that you see go to the draft, but also great play calling, great play design. They've always got it working, and you know this offense is always capable of hanging.
Don't let the guys get out.
Making it look easy.
After misfiring, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Zings it complete to the right.
They hit that deep crossing pattern, and nice job by the quarterback there, keeping his eyes down the middle of the field. He's not telegraphing where he's going to throw it. He knows he's got to give his guy a chance to work through the traffic, get all the way across the field, but you can't let the defense know where you're going with it. So really good timing between those two on that play.
That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like, because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
And the Buckeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. Guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week, too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
Looking for a man. It's Nolan. He slings it deep to the left. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of the record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
Catch in the middle.
Taking my last 4th and 4.
And he's not going to get there.
I should take this field goal.
I'll
take this field goal.
No,
I need to touch that.
Because 1st and 2nd down was ugly. But they come up with that huge completion to now set up a manageable 4th down opportunity to keep this drive alive.
Come on, guys, get this 4th down.
By multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing the score, they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Quick strike complete.
All right, good job!
And he cruises his
We're back in it. Let's go.
Touchdown, Ohio State. And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from
All right, just got to play defense, guys. Come on.
in a bad position, and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown. That's a great drive by the offense.
Gotta get lucky, man. I don't understand that, man. Same old shit over and over. We don't get no luck.
Ready to
That
try
guy
the
rather
point
beat every
after.
way.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And this drive will start at the 25. The defense going to stop the clock with
But Jeff ain't online no more, man. I told you, hold on in his bathroom. Know what you say?
Make sure they have everybody on the same page.
Get shut the fuck up. I ain't lost yet, motherfucker.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
I don't know what defense I called.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip.
See, I knew I should have called timeout. But I didn't know what defense I called. God damn it. They just called his own defense. Got me, go. Should call timeout. I don't know what they call. He just put one up there because I put the thing down for a minute. Remember I said I need my timeout.
You have to get it in the end zone on this drive. Plows through the defense. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
He could have called the correct defense and called some fucking bullshit.
Running backs obviously had a lot of success. They got to continue to stop this run game, be physical, and not let this guy beat him.
They'll keep it on the ground. Smashes through.
This dude, man.
He pushes his
This dude is running all over the fucking place, man. Like we ain't out there.
Man, that's another productive run. This offense has had a bunch of them today, and the running back, I think this lead was built on this guy. He's done a great job all game long, setting the tone, and I think that's why this offense has been successful.
Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Feeling some heat. And this sophomore
We could have got a fumble out of him.
And get the sack.
And listen, on 3rd and 1, I'm bringing so many bodies near the line of scrimmage, thinking you're going to run the football.
I already called a time. Somebody already called. When did I call a timeout?
I'm blitzing. I'm bringing.
See, it already took a timeout from me when I dropped the fucking controller. This cheating bitch.
They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Right on target the first time. Now he'll try another from 24 yards out. Absolutely perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Army is just getting blown off the field right now. And I was there for the 0-13 season back in the day. This one will sting almost as much. Just brutal. They're trailing by 14 to Air Force. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He's got great speed. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they can go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that, dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
To the air, it's Milwin. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it. And the big tight end.
Good job, touchdown! There you go, right there. We're back in this ball game. Let's go.
Something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ball game.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming on that 42-yard touchdown toss. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to.
All right, bitch, we know where we at now, motherfucker.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone.
What the fuck happened there, guys?
So, let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this one.
The Trojans getting it done through the air, picking up the first down.
And they always got one of these. Big arm sucker that can sling the ball down the field. You think about USC, that's what I always think.
These guys going to no huddle, man. They killed me. God damn it. They did out kill quick. Wow.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Hey guys, we're not stopping the run.
Before the defense finally makes the stop.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
They'll pull it on the read. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Well, he couldn't find any running room at all, and he'll end up taking a loss on the play.
Yeah, great discipline on defense, too, because if you're going to stop the option, you have to play assignment football. Everybody doing their job. There was just nowhere to go there for the QB.
Good job. Home to a field goal.
Collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. It's good. Easy call for the refs.
But you win 35-10. Quit crying, little hoe. All right, guys. We can trade field goals for touchdown. We just got to keep getting touchdowns. We'll be all right. We get the lead thrilling.
Inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it up.
After the misconnection, it's second down. To the air, it's Nolan. He looks that one in nicely. Makes the catch, and he's brought down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove. He's doing a nice job increasing it. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Quickly out to the tight end. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, if the quarterback's patient, most of the time, that drag route's going to come out.
And you see on that play the confidence that he has in that playmaker on the perimeter of the field. He's already had a couple of catches in this game. It seems like he's always open. And right there, nice job fitting that football into a small space, and great awareness by the receiver getting speed down the field.
Now on second down after the short completion. He's looking to throw.
Yeah.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense...
Hey, Nolan, that hurt right there.
You want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have...
Why was that triangle? That ain't even the right button. Oh, these guys, man, they making up shit now. They're changing the buttons on me. It should have been X.
Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play call.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now, just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him, finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here.
And just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
He bullies his way all the way
man, we hitting these guys. They don't fumble, man. Wow. We hitting the shit out of them. They don't fumble.
See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option.
Oh, come on, man. I ain't run through the men.
They've got the lead and trying to put
We made too many mistakes this game, guys. Too many mistakes.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything.
It's gonna kill our rankings right here, guys. Come on.
And 4 touchdowns.
Making too many mistakes.
And now they'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys. He's looking to throw. He gets into the end zone for the 2, and that is big. It's now a 3-possession game. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
All right, guys. Let's just score right here. We'll be all right. Let's score right here.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. The defender was right there.
Oh, man. The quarterback almost just threw his 2nd interception on as many drives. He's trying to fit that football in there. It gets tipped up in the air. He's lucky that wasn't picked up.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Back to throw. It's Nolan. Unloads to the wideout. And it's picked off for the 4th time.
This guy just throwing the ball to the wrong color jerseys.
And they'll
Nothing
close
right,
in on him after a good return on the interception.
And defensive backs, hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense because you don't have hands? Yeah.
The ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Handoff from the gun. And you can forget running in the middle.
We ain't got no
defense.
interception, no nothing from this guy.
Keep running the football to win this game, but I'm wondering if they're starting to go to the well too often. They got to start showing some new wrinkles here in the 2nd half.
Nice catch along the sidelines, but they get nothing out of it.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. The Trojans will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds.
Wrong? Hey, coach. Give me some calls, man, because I ain't getting shit. So, wow.
One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short.
These dudes play a defense that you just can't beat the way they do it. They're smart.
Right. Clear the mechanism. It's over. Move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And you know the line they kick around at Ohio State, Woody Hayes, forward pass, 2 of the 3 things that can happen are bad. Woody had dudes like this, he'd be spinning that magic bean all over this place.
You ain't lying. My, how times have changed. Now it is pass, pass, pass. Find explosive playmakers like this on the outside. Get them the football.
Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football, even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
They're trying to get to it. They're setting up the screen. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Nolan. He makes the connection.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. That's reeled in, it's Thurman. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The Buckeyes have taken it inside the 20. They'll throw it on 1st down. Got his man quickly. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. You take what's there, take the positive yards, and you'll never be wrong.
Give to the running back. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this.
Guys, we're okay. We're only down by 10. We just got to stop acting stupid and play football.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and
We putting these outfits on no more. These motherfuckers hit bad, though.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out.
Okay, guys, we got to stop them right here.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Off play action on 1st down. Gonna let it fly.
Picked off. Got him. There we go. That's what we need.
End the quarter for this defense, forcing the big turnover.
Finally got one. Wow. 3 quarters. Get inside. Yeah, I got greedy on us, dog. Sound like Coach Jules over there.
As we head to the quarter break, it is USC.
We can bring it within 3, guys.
And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
Or bring it within 7. I don't care. 1 and 2. Motherfuckers, let's go.
They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. Fast motion from the offense. Get it out on the screen. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Nolan. He makes the grab. Tackled at the 45 after a 5-yard pickup.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Slips away. He's going to take off. Really nice stop there from this.
You ain't got nowhere to throw it. You don't fuck it up. You just take off. There you go. Smart.
Coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the catch past the sticks. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there.
Everybody up there. Come on.
Have it with a first.
It's be a big play or it's going to be intercepted. 1 or 2. They're all blitzing.
To pass from the red zone. Finds his man. It's LeBlanc.
Man, I didn't know what to do with that, boy. I panicked. Wow.
After the catch.
Good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
Off play action. They're bringing heat.
Come on, man. Hey, why you run so slow?
They get the quarterback down at the 26.
And the defense loves being in this type of situation, right? You've got a big lead. It's in the 4th quarter. You know the opponent's going to be throwing the football, so you get your best pass rushers coming off the edge, using that speed, dipping and ripping, getting to the quarterback for another big play.
Getting a shot toward the end zone.
Touchdown! Way to go! Good play. We aired one out, baby. We shocked them. There you go.
They got the score they needed, but this isn't over.
No, don't call it a comeback yet. The first part, step 1 accomplished. This offense obviously still has work to do. But the
see that, Coach Jewel? We can throw it deep too, baby. Deep in the end zone.
Getting set for the point after.
Down by 3, baby. All right, we got a lot of minutes left. Now we're playing football.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with
this guy wrote us off, man.
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Southern Miss is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. Not after the way this group has.
Like that guy said, college football, baby.
Has been something to see.
A lead is never big enough. Let's go, guys.
Just another week of college football where we've come to expect.
Now the momentum has switched.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping
pick him off again. We'll be all right.
Elsewhere. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your
quarterback. Come on. How you get that ball off? We had him.
Let him get back in the rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff.
Damn it, guys.
Ball off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. He's looking to throw.
Go safety! That's a safety! Don't cheat me! He's in the end zone!
Taking shots, throwing the football close to their own end zone.
Oh, come on, Coach Jewel. He in the end zone.
Good job by the.
Let me see this in slow motion. This guy's in the end zone.
But at least he didn't take the safety.
Oh, no, that's a safety. Oh, come on. That's a safety. That's a safety. Oh, no. What do we challenge? I got to lose a timeout, man. That's a safety. I need my points, man.
Hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned.
Man, he's way in the end zone. No, they ain't going to give it to me.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is
man,
gone.
You tell me that wasn't a safety. Come on, Coach Jewel. Be honest. Wow.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And
Look at this shit here, man. This game might be on the protest. I got robbed out of that. Wow. That's okay. All right. Needed my safety, man. Them 2 points go a long way.
When you put yourself in a bad situation, backed up like this, you know, with mistakes and negative plays, not many plays in the playbook you can
It's okay, guys. I got cheated. That's all right. Hey, you know what? We ain't mad.
Roll that offense back out there. This is a game of swings and momentum and a great opportunity here after scoring on the last drive, getting a stop, and now you have the football back.
They're playing well right now in all three.
He hurls one deep down the left side.
Damn it, Eric. Gotta catch that.
The offense is lucky
All right,
to have it.
Harry. Calm down.
Right there, almost had it in his grasp. Here comes the offense on second down. They'll run play action. This time he's got it. They'll get him down, but not before he
Play action, boy. It takes forever, boy. God damn. Just fucking throw the ball.
Nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes.
They go over there having an easy time with the number 2 team.
Zone 2. If you can find the soft spot, the quarterback gets it to him early. He can turn that field, and you saw that right there.
And he almost ran.
All right, guys. If all fails, we got a tie right now. So let's not fuck up.
Defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
Grab near the marker. It's Thurman. He'll be stopped.
If you're winning by a fucking ton, stop crying.
And at this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
Yeah, this is a Heisman Trophy level performance from this guy. The accuracy, the decision-making.
Hey, man, that's a touchdown. But these guys are cheating the fuck out of me today, boy. You know what? Just take your time. We got to score here, guys.
Now on second and goal. Trying to punch it in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming down. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
Trying to make their way to the promised
Good
land.
job! Who's in front? Who that? Who that?
They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Ohio State came all the way back, baby. They crossed me off the motorboat. They said, get out of here. Go home.
And more importantly, take the lead.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is
Boy,
good.
hey, Coach was saying, boy, if we do lose, we are going home for real. All right. We just got to play some defense now, guys. We're back.
And here's the return.
Momentum on our side.
He thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on the field.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to.
What was that?
And you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback, staying in the moment, seeing it, throwing the slant, making sure he makes the right decision.
On second down, wants to throw it. Gets it out quick.
There you go. Hold on to him. Hold on to him, guy.
Even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover. And you saw a great example of it with that running back.
Pinned just inside their own 20. They need to convert on third and short. From the gun, wants to pass.
God damn it. What was that?
It's complete. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Dances away from the D. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. Maybe you want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Caught over the middle. It's Matthews.
He held that.
And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Great job by the offense. Listen, the defense is going to sit back in zone. You know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys are looking at the quarterback.
The gun is down, man. Wow.
Make those precise throws, right in those holes. Get those first.
Where's the linebacker that's supposed to be in the middle?
And the Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Coming after it.
God damn, we missed the sack.
Too much adrenaline.
Oh, this dude dancing around us, man.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. 2nd and 10. He'll throw again. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
Dang, that's a big missed opportunity for the running back. I'm trying to find ways to feature this guy and get him the football in space and not just hand it to him all the time. And tell you what, I'm a lot less likely to find.
Made him throw it away. There you go. There you go.
Interesting call here for the head coach.
Hit field. Oh yeah, field goal range. We did not fucking sack him.
Cut into the lead, but depends on how much you trust your defense right now.
That guy got a big leg, they said.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. The field goal is no good.
He missed. Yeah.
And guys still down by 4, still needing it.
All right, guys.
To take the lead.
It's going to be a tough win here. Hey, man, why are you so far behind me, man? How you let me catch you? Huh? You stink, man. I'm going to put it on pause and everything else. You throw too much.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. We'll see how aggressive this defense is with just a few minutes to play. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And I think if you're
all right, take it to the 2.
Defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Two minutes, dog.
We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. Wants to throw. It's Nolan.
That was dumb.
And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately...
God damn it, Nolan! That was the wrong guy!
After a solid return on the pick.
No!
Listen, you go out and get those first downs, you salt the clock away.
That was not where I was trying to throw that ball.
Better be high percentage.
Just take the sack when you don't know where it's going.
Can't be a turnover. Now my defense has to come out and make this stop for me and save the game.
Wow, man. I had this game won. I fucked up, man. I fucked this game up, man. God damn it. Wow, man.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Line gets set, first down. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. He'll start this drive firing. Pocket starts to collapse.
Throwing it away again.
And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver.
Well, no big surprise here in the fourth quarter. The defense expecting pass, and that's why they've got extra DBs on the field. It's almost like a prevent look. Everybody back there staring at the QB. Going to be hard to throw into that. Obviously, the ball falls incomplete.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second.
Oh, you should have picked that off. Good defense.
Third and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they are going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. You better get rid of this one quick.
And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a third and long. All kinds of room to throw that.
We gonna fucking lose now. We gonna get that pass off.
He's got the first down, and they'll have it first
Wow.
And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Well, the most insightful analysis I can come up with on that one is that didn't work. Back to the drawing board to see if there's something that works a little better soon. Touchdown, Southern Cal!
God damn it, man. Aaron Nolan.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch. And those big moments right before the half. In the fourth quarter, late in the game, just like right here, you need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can now.
There ain't even nobody on that guy. How is he so open? They cheat when they want to cheat for a while. And I should never threw that ball. That was just stupid. All right, guys, we just got to get a field goal in this stupid overtime shit. I don't know what that shit is.
Trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winners Blanchard and Davis and Dawkins among the legends to wear that uniform. They're trailing by 11 to Air Force. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Off the play fake on first down. He's taking the deep shot.
Got it! Oh, he dropped it!
Away downfield, the DB getting a hand in there.
Well, the defense finally showing some life there. It's been tough tonight, too, because this offense has been riding them up through the air, but a nice individual effort that time, forcing the incompletion.
Looking downfield, it's Nolan. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. He's going to pass. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Maybe a little frustrated after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10 from the 38. He's looking to throw. This time it's complete. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. And he throws another interception.
Big-time players make big-time plays.
They did not call a play I called.
Great job by the defense. Not closing.
They did not call a play I called.
But stopping the momentum late in the game when you already got a lead. Nice job, Lee.
And then I call a play, I call it. That guy knocked it back to him. Look at that kind of shit there. Man, there's some cheating motherfuckers.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field.
He smacked the ball back to him. Wow. Ball out of bounds. He smack it and he catch it all. Come on, guys.
Come out with a field goal lead. Defense just got to stop now to capitalize, David.
Yeah, keep the momentum going, right? Defense did a great job. They held serve, got you the football back, Jesse. Let's go get some points.
I'm curious to see how they're going to do this. Are they going to be aggressive after the defense got the stop and take a shot? Or are they going to try to be more conservative here and bleed the clock?
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense set for a first down play. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. This one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth, up and down, and they just couldn't quite score enough and get the key stop to get the win.
And defenses have changed, right? It's not about limiting to low points anymore, but you got to find ways to create turnovers and get that ball back to your offense so they can do their damage.
On defense, you got to get wide open, and you had to fourth fucking down. Oh, come on, guys.
Somebody needs to step up and
Dude, just stop them. We have fucking defenses.
We didn't see it happen today.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long this event. Another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
That's going to do it right there, guys. We may not make it now. That's a Big Ten game. Oh, that hurt right there, big time. That made us 4-2. Oh, man. Man, shut the fuck up, bitch. Hey, that game won, man. Why don't you just run the ball? Oh, you're stupid. Then just punt the motherfucker. Yeah. I want to try and throw to that guy. Just don't know. Fucking, you cannot flip plays, man. You need to flip them, but you got to remember, it's opposite. Hey, man, the left tackle committed. I got another guy committed. We're going to bring a lot of help. I'll tell you that. We're going to bring a lot of help. Well, we dropped down to rank 21. That hurt right there. Oh, boy. Play Illinois. We off the bracket now, boy. We off the bracket now. Fell completely off the bracket. That hurt right there, guys. That was a game we could not fucking lose, and we lost. Now we're not even on the bracket. Illinois got the same fucking record we got. We're on the bracket, guys. Wow. Florida beat Georgia. Why don't you, bitch? Oh, we're on the bracket. I think we ranked 18th. Shit. You got me in the top 12. I'll just play another college game. Fuck it. I don't feel like playing pros. Did y'all finish this game?